G'day everybody, I am Wilder, it's just Wild and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now, in today's video I'm going to be doing a server review. So, this may turn into a series, may just be an episode every now and again. This may be only one episode. But I'm just going to be reviewing servers, saying what I think of them. And this is not me just saying this server's bad, this server's good. It's me saying, if you like this sort of thing, you'll like this server better than this server. Or this server's good for this, but not as good for this. So it's just that. So if you do go on to enjoy this, please be sure to leave a like down below and subscribe with notifications on if you are new. Also comment down below any other servers you want me to check out and their IP, and also any other videos you'd like to see. I really appreciate any suggestions. There'll be links to my Discord and my Instagram in the description. Please be sure to go follow me on Instagram for sneak peeks at videos to come, and join my Discord to be up to date on announcements and other things like that, for lots of stuff planned for the future. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so just a quick disclaimer, I'm saying these in no particular order, and I'm just going to give my opinion. So, these take a couple of hours to do, because you've got to at least play a couple of hours on each server to get to know them, to get used to them, but yeah, I'm going to start off with Mineplex. So, I like Mineplex. I preferred it before the lobby change. I think it was a teeny bit more laggy then, but it had loads more minigames, which I liked. That's the reason I played on Mineplex, because they had just such a wide range of minigames. They had literally just a whole massive thing of probably like 20-30 minigames. You probably remember, because they'd only recently they had the update. But I liked a bit more back then. It was just such a wide range of stuff, and made Mineplex stand out a lot more than it does now. So, if you like kind of the more different minigames, the more crazy ones, sometime in the video you should see some backgrounds of me playing speed builders on there. I love speed builders, it's really great. Mineplex is the only default server I believe that has that, and I mean, well on to them for that. But if you're wanting the best gameplay experience, in my opinion, don't choose Mineplex as much, because even though the games are fun, it's quite glitchy. It's not as glitchy as it used to be, I don't think. But it is still quite glitchy, and it's not always that enjoyable for just good gameplay if you're on Mineplex. Now, obviously this varies from person to person, and I'm just one of the thousands of people who play on Mineplex. But, yeah, it is just not that... It's just quite glitchy, which makes it less enjoyable for at least me to play. I think the minigames that they have, like Skywars, that the other servers have, are slightly worse, usually. Skywars in particular I don't like anywhere near as much as Cubecraft Skywars. But, yeah, and the Cake Wars, though, it's so original. I love it. Because it's really different to Cubecraft's Egg Wars and the Treasure Wars on Hive, which is just really great. And also the fact that you can get gems from playing games, get gems from Carl the Creeper. You can really kind of customise your experience with all these kits you can buy for gems, so that makes the game a little bit less free to play, in my opinion. Some people who've been playing more have a distinct advantage, but not that much. So, all in all, Mineplex is a good server. Not the best server out there, I don't think, but it is good, and it's better than, obviously, most of the smaller servers who don't get many players, because they haven't had really the time to upgrade their server. Anyway, that's enough of Mineplex. Let's now go on to the second server I'm going to talk about, which is the Hive. Now then, I've played a lot of Hive, and it's a great server. It's got a ton of people online, like 20,000 usually, something like that, and it isn't glitchy. It's just not glitchy. That already just... Wow, if you're going to play on a server, that one's not glitchy, why don't you go play on that? But the mini-games they have, not all of them are that good. Now, like Skywars, I don't really like the Hive Skywars, how they've got all these ores you can mine to get random stuff. It's not the best thing in the world. The PvP on Hive is a little bit worse. It's not terrible, it's just a little bit worse. Murder Mystery, it's the only, I believe the only, one of the 5 different servers who has that. I haven't really paid close attention though, but I love Murder Mystery. I've played tons of it on Hive. That's really fun. Hide and Seek, it's interesting. I quite like it. It's not the best. Treasure Wars is alright. I think it's just a bit of a worse version of Egg Wars. in my opinion, that is. But yeah, Hive's a really good server. It's really got a lot to offer. And if you're wanting a good gameplay experience, definitely you should probably be going for that because it is a great server. And I love it immensely. What I think could be improved, I've kind of already said, but I think that the developers, game developers and all that are kind of trying to appease people's standards and just get out all these new games. I don't think any of them are as good as I'd expect. Like Sky Wars, I just don't like it. It's really not very enjoyable to play. I think what they've done is they've kind of modded it a bit too much. They've added in lucky wars and things like that. I'm thinking, well, why don't you just make a good Sky Wars where you have just chests and you open chests and get loot? That would be still really enjoyable. But yeah, I love Murder Mystery. I love all the other mini games on Hive. And overall as well, Hive is a really, really just great server. Now then, let's go on to Mineville City. Now this is a server I've probably played the least of, but I really like it as a server. So their in PvP games in particular I really love. They're the only server with, I believe, with an actual TNT run minigame, which is the one where you run, like, the blocks fall behind you. They've got some really interesting minigames. It's not really glitchy, which is just the main thing I look for. It's really fun. The main difficulty with the in PvP minigames in particular is there's just not enough players. I've only got a couple thousand players online, and I'm just waiting. So, the gameplay in the background, that took way too long to get, just because I was waiting in the lobby for a game for quite a while. That's the only problem. If it had more players, it would probably be the best server, which is the only big thing that's wrong with it. Now, I'm not really into roleplay. That's the thing that I'm into least. So the main part of Mineville City, the roleplay, I'm not really into. So that's why I play on it a little bit less than the other servers. But it's quite cool. I mean, it's just a nice server to play on. It's not very glitchy. I've played a bit of the Sky Wars. It's not the best. It's quite fun though. But the PvP on there is a bit worse. People can combo you out really weird, and they can strafe and just consistently hit you, even when you've got that second of invincibility when your character goes red. That's actually you being invincible. But it doesn't work like that on Mineville. Yeah, it's a good server. I really like it. It's just it doesn't have enough players. That's the main problem with it. Like, I don't want to be waiting a couple of minutes in lobby just to get into a single game. That's just not really enjoyable for me. And it's just not what I want to be having to do. I'd rather go onto a bigger server, even if it is a bit more glitchy, so I can just get more games in, and have more time actually playing the game. Anyway, that's all I've got for Mineville City. It's quite short but sweet. I really like it as a server, though. And yeah. Now let's go on to Lifeboat. So, Lifeboat Network. I'm just going to be flat out here. I'm not trying to be rude. It's still a good server, don't get me wrong. It's better than a lot of servers. But does it really deserve 20,000 people online? I really don't think it does. I mean, it's glitchier usually, for me anyway, than Mineplex, which is kind of saying something. No, I'm not being rude to any of the servers here. I love them all. I'm just trying to express my opinion to make sure that you get your best kind of gaming experience. But yeah, it's just too glitchy. Like, there were so many players online, but it's glitching like crazy for me. And I just don't really like it. All the PvP minigames, in my opinion, you can find better versions of them on the other servers. Apart from Battle Royale, which obviously you don't get on the other servers, and I quite like, actually. I think it's quite fun to play, and it's just interesting. And yeah, it's a cool server. It's a good server. It's just a little bit below what I would expect from a server with 20k people online average. And yeah, even if I do ever get to, I don't know, 20k subscribers from this video, I'm not expecting to get a YouTube rank on any of these servers, because even though I am promoting them, I'm doing it in a bit of a worse way, but oh well. And now let's go on to the last server, and I'm just going to say right here, in my opinion, I've saved the best till last, Cubecraft Games. This is my favourite server. I've played on here for hours and hours and hours. I literally have nostalgic memories of last summer. So, summer of 2019, me just sitting on that, on my phone, just playing, Egg Wars duos on solo maps. I just have such amazing memories of it. It's just such a nice server. The PvP is much more fair, it's much more enjoyable to play on, because it's not glitching at all. The only glitch I ever have is one which you probably already all had, when you get hit whilst in a chest, and then your HUD disappears. That's the only glitch I've ever had on Cubecraft games. I've had it a couple times, but yeah, it's just such a clean server. They have less mini games than the other servers, by far, but the mini games they do have are much better, much cleaner, and I just absolutely love that. I love their leaderboards. I love how they've just got just a nice environment, a nice audience. There's no wait time to get into the games, pretty much. And some of the maps I don't really like as much. Pinata on Skywars is just the worst map by far. I just hate it because everyone just rushes you off the back. But they have some amazing maps. My favourite map is Golf, an Egg Wars solo map. Absolutely love it. It's great. So obviously all the servers have great maps. I'm sure my Cubecraft a bit biasly, but yeah, I sincerely do love it. And improvements for Cubecraft, I would say just put more mini games in, but that takes time. I've been going about how much I want to see UHC, and I've actually been talking to a staff on the Cubecraft Discord. They've got no plans of adding the UHC, they've said, because it doesn't really fit with what Cubecraft is about. And I understand that, but no other Bedrock servers have a UHC. And it's just such an amazingly fun game mode. Half the Java servers out there that are PvP orientated have it, because it's just so fun. It's just such a base minigame, just a standard minigame that I believe a server should have. And I'm just going to keep going on about this, because Cubecraft should have it, in my opinion. Or not Cubecraft, just a server. A Bedrock server should have a proper 30-40 player UHC. But they don't, it's just really annoying, I think. The new beta games, I like them. Line Dash, I've probably said before, I think it should be a boss game for Mineware. It's not big enough to be its own game, I don't think. Capture the Flag I actually really like. It's quite hard though, because if you're not in a squad, you just die. Because I've tried finding the leaderboard for it. I'm probably going to give up though, just because people already get 200 plus wins, and I'm only winning half my games, because the other half I'm getting teams which are spending the first 5 minutes getting iron, which I don't really like, to be honest. But yeah, I do really like Cubecraft. It is a really great server, and it's just really fun to play on. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy. If you did, you can leave a like, you can subscribe, or you can join my Discord. So I'm going to go all sell out here for the next minute or so of your time. Please do be sure just to stick to the end. You can get ranks. I'm looking for admins, moderators, staff right now. There are other ranks you can get. There's YouTube rank, there are different chats. And if I ever am doing games I need someone to play with, that's the first place I'll go. So please do be sure to join that, it would be much appreciated. I'm on there all the time. And yeah, my Instagram, you can follow that if you want. There'll be links to my Instagram and Discord in the description. You'll get sneak peeks on videos to come. Yeah, most YouTubers get an editor, by the way. I don't think I'm ever going to get an editor. I really enjoy editing and creating thumbnails. I'm not really good at either yet, but I'm improving. And yeah, just thanks so much for watching. Thanks so much for the support. There has been YouTubers frozen my views and my likes. They do this all the time with YouTubers, small and large, to make sure that none of your viewers are bots. They're all legitimate people. My views have gone back to normal, but my likes for the last few videos are at 1 because it's just glitched. It happens a lot. Small YouTubers, it's a bit annoying, but it's cool. I just wanted to express that, and yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in a couple of days with another video. If you did enjoy this and want to see more server reviews, let me know in the comments. Let me know any other servers and the IP that you want to play on, and yeah, peace.